Hello and welcome to Glorious Miniatures. My name is Jolyon, and in today's video we have another Sunday preview. The 14th of April 2024, and we have the Darkoath Marauders, Old World Orcs, and more. We're bracing for a week of chaos as a Darkoath army set is almost at our doorstep, while there's a three-way scrum in the Old World that brings back yet more classic miniatures, and debuts a few awesome newcomers too. So here we have the Slaves to Darkness Darkoath army set right here, which I think we've seen. I think it was it LVO or one Adepticon maybe. I can't actually remember where I saw it. If indeed I have saw it, I might just be hallucinating. But here it is, up on the screen right here. We've got a bunch of fleshy people, some horsey things, and a big monster. Embrace chaos and swear binding oaths to the ruinous powers of the Darkoath army set, launching a new wave of mortal followers of the Dark Gods. These aggressive warriors show no quarter and fight as lightly equipped marauders, trusting in well-honed combat skills and the blessings they beseech to carry them through the day with their honor intact. Okie dokie, and here we have a little close-up of the fleshy people, the ones on their legs, as a very, very lightly armored. Armor is probably a secondary consideration to them. They do have shields though, and a sort of tiny bit of leather straps over their chest, but I think that's more just to hang more weapons off probably, and a couple of banners, etc. Always very good stuff. So a look down here. The army set comes with 20 Darkoath Marauders with a wide assortment of heads and body types, 5 Darkoath Fell Riders, 1 Chieftain on Warsteed, and 1 ferocious Wilder Fiend, twisted by the powers of the malevolent patrons. Box also includes a full set of War Scroll cards and tokens, plus Battle Tome supplements from Darkoath. An expansion for Battle Tome Slaves to Darkness that includes all the lore and pitched battle profiles you need to feel this force in battle. Okay, so there are the ones on horse as well, and this is what you get. You get the supplement, the data cards, I can't actually remember what these are, and tokens as well. That could be a very interesting thing if Age of Sigmar and Chaos is your jam. But also I see down here we have Warhammer the Old World. This is an entirely different variety of jam. And we have Lady Élisse Duchaard right here. On top of a Pegasus, she's got a, what is that, chalice kind of deal. Very nicely painted. I like this one. Brand new Forge World resin miniature joins the Kingdom of Brettonia in the form of Lady Élisse Duchaard, prophetess of the court of Brionne, which rides majestically into battle atop her unicorn steed, Ariandir. Lady Duchaard is a powerful level 3 wizard and dishes out plenty of damage on the charge thanks to her mount's deadly horn, and can sap the leadership of nearby enemies when they try to use magic items and special rules. That is pretty sweet. This expert miniature is an essential addition to Brettonia collectors, and her rules can be found in the arcane journal Kingdom of Brettonia book, available now. That is a pretty sweet mini. I gotta say, I really like this. It's very nicely painted as well, as always. And we have the Kingdom of Brettonia Lord on Royal Pegasus. Now, I was under the impression this was already released. Maybe it's just first time it's on his own. I could be really mistaken on that one though. But lead the forces of goodness and chivalry into battle with a Lord on Royal Pegasus. First seen in the Kingdom of Brettonia army box, launched alongside Warhammer the Old World. This standalone plastic release includes all of the options needed to field the character as a Duke or Baron, with a Pegasus mount, plus head, body, and weapon options to customize your Lord. He has a mighty moustache there. I absolutely love it. That's very nice. And obviously there's the lance as well, so he does have weapon options, which are always a good thing. And then we have the Kingdom of Brettonia Men-at-Arms right here. If you're looking to expand your Brettonian army and need some bodies to fill the gaps between your units of Shining Knights, look no further than the Kingdom's common soldiery. Men-at-Arms come in a box of 36 miniatures, deployable in one large group or 2 units of 18, with the option for polearms or hand weapons alongside their trusty shields. Now, what is your weapon choice? I think for me, it would be halberds. I don't entirely know though. But that is a nice thing. They obviously get the sort of standard bearer. Whatever, I've completely forgotten the name of the sort of leader. And a musician, playing either a set of drums or a horn of some variety. Okie dokie, and then we can scroll down to the next one, which is Kingdom of Brettonia Peasant Bowmen. I see they got braziers. They got what are they called? Staves. Peasant Bowmen also come in a set of 36, and include the famous wooden stakes their formations are known for. Stakes apparently is the word. These improvised defenses help defend the vulnerable bowmen from charging cavalry and are where the unit can also add Burning Brazier upgrade to set their deadly arrows ablaze. Very good thing. The burning arrows, especially against enemies which don't like fire, unsurprisingly. But what a unit that looks absolutely fantastic. A great big block of bowmen. And obviously with that you also need transfers. So there's a big old transfer sheet right here. Emblazoning your shields and armor with the shining heraldry of your beloved Duke has never been easier, thanks to a new transfer sheet of Brettonian livery. This sheet contains a massive 861 transfers from many Brettonian dukedoms, along with honour markings, special crests for your lords and grail knights, and a selection of all-important fleur-de-lis in a variety of colours. I can imagine this gets used across more than just Brettonia, into sort of 40k, etc. and stuff like that. Various different armies there. We also got the Tomb Kings of Khemri Casket of Souls right here. I do like this one. It's pretty snazzy. I like it. The Tomb Kings of Khemri aren't about to be outdone, and it's time to unleash a torrent of deadly magic onto enemy heads with the iconic Casket of Souls. This remastered Forge World resin version of the classic kit has been upgraded with new mummified details inside the casket, so you can leave the lid unglued and expose the remains contained within at any time. I suppose that's always a good little bonus. I did not collect this army. Tomb Kings of Khemri were never really massively on my radar. It was always sort of Brettonia and Empire for me, and then Orcs and Goblins. Would I get this as a separate painting project? Absolutely. It looks like a lot of fun to paint, so who knows? We got the Tomb Kings of Khemri Necrolith Colossus right here. Now, talking about things on my radar, this was on my radar only because I saw it a couple of times and absolutely, I didn't like it. I just thought it looked ridiculous. I just could not get myself to ever like this. And I think this is maybe one of the reasons I was maybe put off a little bit by Tomb Kings of Khemri. Obviously, it doesn't represent the entire range, but having this on as an option, yeah, who knows? Anyway, but the classic Necrolith Colossus also gets a resin remaster treatment, with new upgrades improving its posability and a previously unreleased third head option added to the mix. The new crested head has been seen in design since the early days of the Tomb Kings and will now be available as part of the miniature for the first time. Well, that is a good thing, you know. For people who do like this miniature or wanted that head option, always a great thing when that sort of finally appears. So I hope people are happy about that. And then I see we move on to the Orc and Goblin tribe Orc Shamans. Wow. Channel the power of the War with a pair of metal Orc Shamans featuring one toothless gent on foot and another mounted on a plastic Orc boar. They can join your army as either a level 3 or a level 1 wizard and are a great way to add some war magic to your hooting and hollering stampede. Well, more magic is always a good thing, as we know. And we got the Orc mobs and Black Orc mobs right here. Great big chunks of armored muscles. So the Orc mobs are the lifeblood of a war, and this classic multi-part plastic kit lets you build 40 of them, split into 2 units, one with 2 hand weapons, and the other with one with 2 hand weapons, and the other with warbows. Then if you're looking for a more durable unit to anchor your battle line, the returning box of 20 Black Orcs offers up a full unit command and a variety of hand weapons, great weapons, and shields to make your mobs dead hard and killing. Always a good thing if Orcs are your army of choice. And we have the Orc Boar Boys and Boar Chariots right here. As you can see, lovely jubbly. Orc Cavalry also returns to the open fields of the old world, headed up by the thunderous charge of the Heavy Boar Boys. This box of 10 boys comes with interchangeable heads and shields, plus options for hand weapons or cavalry spears, and hit shelves alongside a pair of Orc Boar Chariots with removable boss poles. That's a good thing. Then we have the Goblin Shaman right here. Oh yes, look at that bad boy. Utterly evil. This plastic Goblin Shaman is an essential part of your diminutive green warband, whether as a level 3 wizard, odd nob, or a level 1 wizard odd git. Okay, so you've got a couple of options there. You've got the Goblin mobs. Alongside the shuffle, the Goblin rank and file. Goblin mobs come as a set of 40 multi-part plastic miniatures and can be split into 2 units of 20, each with a champion, banner bearer and musician. Each Goblin has options to brandish a thrusting spear and shield or a short bow. Okay, I do have a unit of Night Goblins, looking at these right here. So we've got a Night Goblin mob and Goblin Wolf Rider mob as well. This is very, very, very tempting right here. And Wolf Riders, like the regular Goblins, the Night Goblin mob includes 40 plastic miniatures that can be built with either thrusting spears and shields or short bows. The Goblin Wolf Rider kit builds 15 multi-part plastic miniatures that can be deployed in a single squad with a full command trio, and has options to equip each rider with either a cavalry spear or a short bow. Very, very tempting. Now, I know I have 1 regiment box of these still in their box. Maybe this is time to finally make the Night Goblin army of my dreams. Who knows? And then we got the Warhammer Plus stuff, which, as always, we don't really go through on this channel. So that's some very interesting things. It's all sort of Age of Sigmar and the Old World releases. Got a new Darkoath army set on the horizon ready to order, which is going to be great for people, those followers of Chaos and the Slaves to Darkness. And then the Brettonians, Tomb Kings of Khemri, and also the Orcs and Goblin tribes. They're also getting reinforcements for the Old World. I'd love to know if any of this is remotely interesting for anyone out there. Who's going to be ordering what, if anything? I don't know. I'm currently more stressed about getting the paint studio up and running. The builders are currently, or at least they will be, back building away, sorting it out for me this week. So hopefully, while that might be finished relatively soon, the final fit for the studio is still probably a month or so away. But we are finally getting there. We're finally going to be vaguely in a position to start painting again, which has been such a long time coming. I can't wait. And yeah, so make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss those future videos and indeed streams when we get back to streaming painting, both on YouTube and Twitch. And with that being said, thank you and goodbye.